हिंदू समाज में जागृति हेतु सोशल मीडिया का प्रभावी उपयोग कैसे करें, इस विषय पर हमें संबोधन होगा। श्री संतोष केंचंबा जी हमारा संबोधन करेंगे। उसके पूर्व हम उनका परिचय जानकर लेते हैं। श्री संतोष केंचंबा जी कर्नाटक के बेंगलुरु से हैं। आप राष्ट्र धर्म संगठन के संस्थापक हैं। आप मंदिरों के माध्यम से धर्म प्रचार का कार्य करते हैं तथा सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से हिंदू जागृति का कार्य बड़ी मात्रा में कर रहे हैं। मैं उनसे विनती करता हूं कि वे हम सभी को मार्गदर्शन करें।
भारत माता के जय, भारत माता के जय, भारत माता के जय। मेरे विषय आपके सामने रखने से पहले इस कार्यक्रम का स्फूर्ति और जिसकी आशीर्वाद से हम लोग ये कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं, डॉक्टर जयंत अटवले जी की चरण में मेरा साष्टांग प्रणाम करते हुए और इस सभा में उपस्थित सभी संतगणों को मेरा प्रणाम करते हुए और ये व्यासपीठ में जो गण्य लोग हैं उन लोगों को भी मेरा प्रणाम करते हुए, माय डियर brothers and sisters, all the Hindu karyakartas who have come from across this countries and states of this beautiful country, Bharat. I am a victim of the Anglo conspiracy, so you have to pardon me. I would not be able to talk smoothly in Hindi, so I will pepper it with little bit of Hindi, but major of my talk and presentation would be in English. Friends, in fact, we heard a lot of discussion on the narrative war yesterday. और narrative war के बारे में रमेश जी ने हमको बात किया. Before I start my presentation, since the past 15 years, out of the 78 organs which we have in our body, one more organ we have attached one more organ to ourselves. Probably all of you all would know that organ. Telephone. So we have reached a situation that, everybody here has a telephone and everybody is on the social media. We are actually living in very interesting times. Why I say this is, probably a decade ago, if I had to communicate the ideology of Sanatana Dharma across this country, I would have to spend lakhs. Like my dear friend Prashant just said, his one YouTube saw 2 lakh hits. But at the same time, there are a lot of risks which we are also facing due to the social media influx. So this whole narrative building and the narrative war has been going on since time immemorial. Probably an active, full-fledged war was the last 1962 war. Geographical invasion might not happen, but वैचारिक आक्रमण उस टाइम से अभी तक चलता रहा है. The reason is they have failed miserably multiple times. If you see our neighborhood, whether Iran, Persia, Greek, they have succeeded. But here they have relentlessly tried and they have failed. To a little bit of success here and there due to various reasons. But this narrative war has not stopped. In fact, now it has also increased. Then they could attack the epicenters of knowledge, whether it is Nalanda, Takshashila, or many other universities which were spread across this nation. But today, the new medium, the social media, or the cyber, you can call it the cyber jihad, the attack is going on. one of the earliest speakers spoke about governments not doing anything. Governments will not do until and unless we bring that groundswell, and the groundswell will happen only through a proper narrative attack. Today, as we all know, new universities have started. The WhatsApp University, Google University. Earlier it was easy, attack one particular university, because today the university also has become so fragmented. Anybody wants to know anything, you just go Google. So how do we fight this war? I just have a small presentation. Probably I'll run you all through the presentation and we will discuss. Just to see, you can see this. आप लोग ये स्लाइड देख सकते हैं. हमारा मोबाइल यूजर्स क्या गति से दौड़ रहा है. The speed in which the mobile usage is growing. Very soon, the rural data usage will surpass the urban usage. Sitting in Pakistan, sitting in China, sitting in US, sitting in UK, anywhere, they will get inside your head. Because today, the person who has the control of your eyes and ears will get inside your head. That is what is happening. So next, added to that, India is one of the cheapest in data charges. So you have the highest consumption of data in India. Somewhere around, the screen time spent is somewhere around 2.5 hours per day. Average screen time, you will be surprised. हम लोग जितना समय हमारा मोबाइल का स्क्रीन टाइम में बिताता है ना, वो 2.5 आवर्स बिताते हैं. 2.5 आवर्स डेडिकेटेड टाइम इन लोगों को है. इनकी सर में, इनकी खोपड़ी में क्या भरना है, इन लोगों को वो डेडिकेटेड टाइम है. And you don't have anybody beside you to guide you. You are only with your mobile and you. मगर हमारा परंपरा में पहले वैसा नहीं था. गुरु शिष्य परंपरा से इंफॉर्मेशन डेसिमेशन होता था. So, what do we do? In fact, I am surprised. Out of the so many countries, if anybody has the content strength, repository of content in anything, खाने के बारे में हो या भाषा के बारे में हो, म्यूजिक के बारे में हो, anything for that matter, highest repository which can attract eyeballs, it is Bharat. You can attract the eyeballs across the nation, across the world, because we have that attractive content. We have to decimate that content in the right way, package it in the right way. क्योंकि today's youths, they have this logical mind. ये सब youths को logic, everything they want logic. And I am proud to say, if there can any logic be explained in our practices, in any religious practices, I feel our Bharatiya Samskriti, our Hindu religion, and our practices have very scientific reasons for why we do certain things, why we put a tilak, why we put vibhuti, why we do Shankranti time में क्यों हम जो भी उस टाइम में जो करते हैं वो क्यों करते हैं, सब के लिए लॉजिक है. मगर our children need to know it. Many of you would have seen the Kerala story. Because our children didn't know it, they easily get defeated in arguments. So, that's why I said we are living in interesting times. We can package it in small pockets of videos, various information. You'll be surprised, one of our videos, it is not that they'll not consume, because the highest consumption of data is in the age group of 22 to 35. We have to use the route which is available, not complain. We had put a couple of videos on. One was for Vibhuti, why we light the lamp. You'll be surprised, 3 million views. 3 million views. And if you can, this is the only technology where you can measure whether he has seen the full video or not. वो नाप सकते हैं पूरा वीडियो देखा है या नहीं, और इंटरैक्शन भी कर सकते हैं. Wonderful, no? Let us look at it like that. So this diversity of culture which we have, it has to be presented in the right way. And propagated in the right way. So this is another graph which explains how the social media growth is happening. I guess सब लोग कोई ना कोई सोशल मीडिया में आप लोग रहेंगे, या फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप, कुछ ना कुछ ये सोशल मीडिया की प्लेटफॉर्म्स में आप रहेंगे. So I will run a few slides. If you promote the culture, how the outside world will pick it up, you will be surprised. A couple of slides I have which I will just show it. This is one of the foreigners. There was this beautiful song which recently got an Oscar. Natta. Some of my Telugu friends are here. See that. She's promoting it. Next. A foreign lady talking about Bhagavad Gita verses. She's profusely thanking we Bharatiyas for preserving this culture. Kalaripattu, National Geography covers Kalaripattu. Is it not our responsibility as responsible Sanatanis to promote our culture? It's very easy. The problem is we use the phone only for our entertainment. This was another YouTube episode of National Geography, how to tricks to memorize the Vedas. A couple of points which I thought best practices for promoting Indian culture on social media. Engage with the audience through compelling storytelling and visuals. Actually, हमारा देश है, actually it is a nation of storytelling. Mahabharat, Panchatantra, so many things. We all have grown up. Our moral bearings have been set through stories. It might be my mother, my grandmother, my aunt, whoever it might be. We have a medium where we can propagate these kind of stories. And today what has happened is, what becomes national news? A trending hashtag. A trending hashtag becomes a national news. Today, we are here more than, I guess, 400 to 500 inside the room, and another 500 might be outside the room. If all of us make up our mind, a coordinated, synchronized effort is put. If a coordinated, synchronized effort is put, free temples, hashtag if we run for 1 month, next discussion in the monsoon session will be free temples. Is it not our responsibility? Can we not do? We don't have to go to the borders and fight the war there. Bipin Rawat was talking about the 2.5 front. No, that 0.5 front is the dangerous one. How do you fight that 0.5 front? That 0.5 front should be fought through an intellectual war like this. Rhetoric is only limited. Rhetoric is necessary. My respect is there for rhetoric. If Chanakya had only relied on rhetoric, Chandragupta Maurya, Mauryan Empire would never have been formed. He would, if he had caught the collars of Dhanananda that time, he would have been massacred there only. But intellect, rhetoric is only short time. If you have to go the organic route and win the war, it is the intellectual war. And intellect, we have a weapon. The weapon is the phone in your hands. Let us all use it. Last, I just want to give credit to some of the success stories of some very wonderful youngsters who have done it. Last slide, you just go to the last slide. There are quite a few people who are already doing this, who are trying to see in a surrogate way. उन लोगों को पता ही नहीं चलना चाहिए, हमारा खुद के बच्चों को पता ही नहीं चलना चाहिए उनकी सर के अंदर घुसना है. कैसे घुसना है? क्योंकि because it is very difficult today. You can't argue with children. You should make it interesting. Vinay Varnasi, you should really, all of you all should really look at the work he is doing. A youngster, 29-year-old architect. He's done a marvelous job using the social media on the cultural front. Next. And I think this famous face, many of you all would have seen. Sir, आपको तो पता ही होगा. Yogiraj Arun, the one who sculpted Shankaracharya, our Karnataka boy. Every art which he does, he propagates it through the social media. Today, video games is another threat. I don't know, many of you all would have read or आप लोग पढ़े होंगे अखबार में, TikTok. There was a study done in TikTok. TikTok is a Chinese platform using AI. TikTok was shown to various children. AI, artificial intelligence children, not real children. What the study came out is self-destructive ideas were encouraged. Self-destructive ideas were encouraged. The mindset was developed towards destroying yourself. So we need to be aware of such things. So when we design a video game, why should not we design a video game on Hampi Temple Run? Why should not we design a video game on music? Make it interesting. This is the beauty of technology. So friends, with the paucity of time, today Chanakya's intellect and Shivaji's Shaurya both are required. So let us use this and let us all work together for a Bhavya Hindu Rashtra. बोलो भारत माता की जय. बोलो भारत माता की जय. I once again thank everybody here who gave me this wonderful opportunity to put my thoughts across. Definitely, for me, it is a very miraculous time. I am a strong believer in destiny. हमारे खुद की पर्सनल कार्यक्रम के लिए लोगों को बुलाएंगे तो आते नहीं हैं आजकल लोग. आए तो भी बैठते नहीं हैं लोग. Definitely this is miraculous and Hindu Janajagrati Samiti and पूज्य गुरुजी के आशीर्वाद से ये सब हो रहा है. ये मैं समझ के सबको मैं नमस्कार करता हूँ. नमस्ते.